Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Badass Unscripted. I have a great new contemplation for you today. As I was working with my teams in the Badass Agile learning experience, the leadership program that I've been working on, that we're in beta right now, something occurred to me as I was doing some reading, that once your influence expands, once you get better at becoming a leader who can change minds, once you get closer to whatever your vision and your passion and your service is, maybe that's enlightening people, maybe it's healing, maybe it's teaching, maybe you're a fixer, maybe you're a creator, whatever your unique voice happens to be. Over time, if you practice, you'll get better and better. If you're listening to this show, you'll get better and better. If you're in my training program, you'll get better and better. As the way becomes clearer and your capability is heightened, your ability to impact lives is increased, what will you do? Will you forget your beginnings? Will you become so impressed with your own ability and power that your ego and hubris erodes the trust that you've worked so hard to build, the reputation that you've worked so hard to gain? Or can you, and I think this is the challenge, remain humble, to treat every day as though you were a beginner, as though you know nothing, so that you're always open to new teaching, to new learning? Can you be that humble? What a great challenge. It's almost like you have to skill up so that you can skill down. You have to learn all these different techniques so that you can arrive at the truth and start stripping away what you think you know to become a genuine leader, a person who operates from their heart space, not always just from their intellectual mind. Can you treat the world as though you can still learn something new from every person, every interaction, every experience and experiment? Well, the best way to find out is to try it today. Hit that internal mental reset button and see, how do you show up? Because let's remember, in a flat, cross-functional, non-hierarchical team where there's no badges, no stripes, what does leadership really mean? You're not the boss. You're not the single source of power. So you might say, what's the point in trying to accumulate the ability to influence, the ability to persuade, the ability to change minds and ignite passions? What's the point in doing all of that? Well, it's for its own sake. The ability to spark up other human beings, to show them contentedness, passion, and joy in their work. I feel like that's the whole point of everything we do as Agile coaches, as Scrum Masters. So can you recognize that as a leader, that's your role, that's your gift? Because if you can, then it's easier to simply let go of the way you think things should be. You can let go of title. You can let go of privilege and simply focus on doing that job, of serving others, of lighting them up, of showing them the way, of teaching what you've learned. But every day you empty your heart and mind and you start to fill it again through new and rich encounters, new learning, new experiences, new readings, new study, however you progress and proceed. Now, to me, that's powerful. So I'd love to know if this has impacted you today. Don't forget, you can reach out at badassagile.com. You can find me on Twitter at badass_agile and on Instagram at badassagile. I love you guys because you're crazy. I can't wait to see you next time. And until then, stay badass.